Good Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Behemoth back with some more Starsector. Because there are sectors, and they have stars in them. And they will all belong to me. Actually, before I leave, I want to stop by here and get some building done. I got something I want to expand here. Heavy production's doing alright. Everything's doing decent, I suppose. And I've got a small pocket of cash. I could probably get one or two upgrades done. Let me see here. Commerce isn't a bad thing. Research facility. Have my own local research facility. Yeah, that'd definitely be a good one to have. So, now that that is resolved, let's see. I got a couple missions I need to do. Recover the beta cores from Nordia. Talk to the Academian. Rumors about Leo Oberon's fleet. Go to Ilum and the Zagan. That's ground mission. Bo's refuge in the Pelanu, Lacuus. You know what? I'll head down there and get that one. It's a little ways out, but Neural Laboratory in Murmurday. I need to go there too. Got all kinds of missions way the hell out there. So I'm thinking what I'll do is here, back in, and then chew through these. I don't think any of these are time sensitive, so... Yeah, none of these are time sensitive. So I'll go down here and get the researcher for the academy. Oh, shit. That I don't want to tussle with. That's a big-ass pirate fleet. I'm actually going to see if I can... If I can lure a Persian fleet in there to deal with them, that could make my life a hell of a lot easier. Give myself some... What the hell did I drop back over there? Did I hit the wrong button? Yeah, I think I hit the wrong damn button. Instead of looting, I just dropped it out into space. Oh, fuel's full. Okay, well, that's easy enough. Good lord, look at the size of that pirate fleet. Frackin', they are on me, too. Okay, yeah, they're pursuing me. I need to find me a friendly fleet around here that'll smash up some pirates. Ludic Path, they aren't friendly. But I don't think they're friendly to the pirates either. Damn it. More pirates or... No. Actually, they might be pirates. They're pursuing one of my mining fleets. Got a bunch of pockets of fuel around here. Yeah, I'll grab the Cerberus just so I can stash a little bit of this fuel I've been leaving behind. Alright. So these got two big-ass pirate fleets, and there's not a whole heck of a lot I can do about them right now. Yeah, I'll grab that Phaeton. Yeah, they're just camping out there over the last fight they did. I think they're slowly killing off all my fleets in the area, so I've got to find a friendly fleet. Oh, you're running from me, so you're pirates. Well, I can bully them at least. I can't do a whole hell of a lot to his big fleet, but I can bully these little ones and get myself some weapons and equipment off them at the very least. That's right, you have a gun. Not much of one, but you have a gun. Alright, let's go chew them up. Chew them up, chew them up, chew them up. Concentrate fire. Take that little dude out first. Alright, that's 3 ships down. All we got left is the phase ship here, and I'm running right down its damn throat. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. It ain't much, but a couple dead pirates is a couple dead pirates. I don't need any of this. Couple guns. Now, if there's a hegemony fleet or a Persian fleet around here that could deal with these pirates, that would be useful. But I don't think there is. Yep, that's that pirate fleet. Yeah, I gained nothing from just hanging around here. Burning time on that, so... we do have hegemony there, but they're not in the system, which is where I need them. Got some fighting going on. Ooh, a Colossus Mark III. That ain't terrible. Scavengers. Alright. That EMP bubble wasn't aimed at me, so... There's a good amount of combat going on around there. Oh, we got something else. What do we get? What do we got? What do we got? A Falcon. Just drifting. That ain't terrible. That's a pretty decent amount of firepower. Just to pick up in hyperspace. Let's see. It's a Pirate Falcon. I wonder... Okay, so it has some weapons on it. The 2 Typhoon Reapers. So it can fight a little bit. These guys are shadowing me, but I don't think they're a threat. Or I suppose they might just be headed the same direction. What is that? It's stationary. Well, warning beacon low. So I've got AI here. Yeah, I'll scout the system. No reason not to check things out. 4 planets and a gate. Bunch of ore. Finding that freighter and that falcon were both good. Gave me a bunch more carrying capacity. Swiftly teams accompanied by swarms of drones. Ruins. And the fate that befell this planet. Check in with the archivist. Establishing the connection proves unusually difficult. ECM interference floods the ruins. Thermostatic. The feed finally stabilizes on your historian. He is wearing a tinfoil hat. That don't mean nothing. That's both fashionable and practical. Nothing wrong with wearing tinfoil hats. Captain. His hands hovers at the brim of his silvery cover, eyes flickering through the calculus of dignity. He leaves the hat on. It's genocide. He gestures towards a mound of rubble. The feed follows, zooming in on a combat drone, inert but intact. These are everywhere. From what I can gather, and frankly, there's not a lot of records left. It's the work of an artificial administrator. He pauses. AI, if you will. Survey data scrolls across your display. Plaques on toppled monuments tell a tale of isolation against outside threats. Only alluded to, never named. Graffiti supplements a story of resistance, of total control, and finally of open resistance and war. The debris spoils the result. Colonists must have turned to it in the early stages of the collapse, judging by the forge decay on the plates. Strangely enough, it seems to have worked well for a while. It fixed their crops, fixed their manufacturing base, and then it killed them all. The AI appears to be long gone. Whatever purpose it served has concluded, leaving only detritus behind. A light on one of the drones blinks. Probably nothing. Probably nothing, he says. Extensive ruins. Some good stuff too. Corrupted nanoforges. That's not bad. I can definitely use those. Mark 30 heavy unguided torpedo pod, a Tachyon Lance, and a Herexa 609 Rapid. And another AI core, because there's always more AI cores. Let's see here. You're surveyed. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff in orbit around this star. Multiple somethings. Let's see, what sort of somethings? Minor weapons cache. And a mining installation. Good Lord, look at all that debris over there. I'm going to leave the mining installation for now because I know I'm going to need an absolute ton of cargo for it, so... Let's see if I can't clear up these smaller deposits. Y-Wings. Auroran fighters and warthogs and some drugs. Actually, I might have enough cargo now that I recovered that that big-ass freighter. I might have enough orbital habitat cargo to clear out that mining installation right now. Oh, somebody's here. You open a comm link, your comms officer configuring the protocol to interface with whatever jury-rigged system the other party is using. A ship, a ship, a ship, a ship! Gods, are we glad to see you. For the longest time we were wondering if there's even anyone else alive out there. My name is Navenna Cruz, and I can't wait to shake your hand. Let's make a trade. Space, you give us supplies in exchange for some fuel. How about that? I can't hold the fuel, so... The operation, your survey team's accompanied by swarms of drones. Check in with the archivist. This is... Issuing a greeting, the historian's first words come through the connection the moment it establishes, "Please get me off this planet." He appears to be stressed out of his mind. There's nothing here, no moraines, no markings of combat, nothing, as if everyone just up and disappeared. Hell, there's ships in port still, working ships. Mine now. Captain, please, I've heard stories of places like this, and they never end well. Get me off this cursed rock. You receive a report of the survey shuttle prepping for return before even issuing an order. Surveyors, historians, and tech miners alike hold their superstitions like gospel, and convincing the teams to head out for a full survey may be more difficult than usual. More vast ruins. This system might be worth colonizing just in turn for the ruins. I got 2 different planets with an absolute shit ton of ruins on them. I can use that. Alright, we got Diable Avionics weapon blueprints. Those are good. We got a tech locator. Total radiation emitted by most technology in nearby star systems when in hyperspace. Range at which the fleet can be detected by 50, only usable in hyperspace. Okay. Another drive bubble spike. Halo dynamics. When dealing damage to a target more than 1,000 SU from the ship. Duration. Increases all damage. Oh, okay. Put it on long range damage and it debuffs enemies, making them take more damage. Missile autoloaders, capture shuttle. That one I'm going to use. That's going to be on damn near everything. I like capture shuttles. Yes, please. So I got everything but the fuel. And another weapons cache right there. Fighter wings, a bunch of them. Gauss cannons, ASRAM pods, medium dual magasers. Those are chess weapons, I think. Yes, chess weapons. Common railguns, shadow yards, Kamal particle darts. Good, I'm finding weapons. I need to be finding weapons. I'm finding mod specs. Also good to find mod specs. Hardened barrier. Barrier strength by 25%. Gorgon SRM pods. Proximity charge launcher blueprints. Morgan tactical lance. And some fighters. Okay, I'm finding good stuff out here. This was a very good system to stop off and check. Even though I'm having to leave some resources behind. Primarily my storage is completely full, so I won't be hitting that mining station right now. Cargo capacity. Oh, it's fuel that I have too much of right now. I've got plenty of storage. I don't have... Oh, I need the supplies, though. Dang it. Alright, so I either need to leave here right now. You know what? I'll leave this last planet unscouted so that I know I need to come back. And this system has... I should be able to get some resources there. I need to get out of here quick, though. So I'm burning through my supplies a little faster than I would prefer. Come on, there's got to be somebody here that's got supplies for me. Tritachyon, I believe they'll sell to me. But I got a mission at Bo's Refuge, so... Keep her talking while you send a Marine raid. Comm signal struggles to establish through the ill-maintained local network. It takes seconds for the patchy decryption artifacts to spasmodically resolve. Into the face of the pirate you were instructed to contact. You perform a perfunctory greeting and the pirate smiles without warmth. Ah, you're here for the Academy's lost child. We shall both be pleased to see the last of one another. She rolls her eyes. It's the questions, so many questions. Pirate claps her hands and looks back to you with the eagerness of a lamprey. You have my money, yes? 91,000 credits to my comms ID and you can have your big wet scientist back. Keep her talking while you send a Marine raid. Yep. You haggle, argue, and stall by quibbling over payment and delivery details. While speaking, you give the ready signal via your datapad to your tactical officer. They have already been briefed for an extraction operation. Regardless of the particular crimes of your contact, there are likely to be serious reputation consequences with the local authorities for starting a firefight within this polity. Vic is not currently hostile. Your fleet's transponder is on, and carrying out a raid will result in open hostilities. I don't really want to be openly hostile with Vic. So... Pirate Dolagar reels back half a step, looking hurt. That wasn't... Captain, are you new to this? That must be it. The pirate produces a long wheezing sigh. I can see you're going to make trouble over this. It isn't my job to educate you on how the world works out here. And if this is how you act, you're going to have a long, painful education. Oh, try me, you silly little bitch. So I give up. Let it be 61,000 credits then. I don't care. Take the screeching egghead away. I beg you. Let's see if this one will do any better. No. Same difficulty. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll spend a story point. You laugh as though the pirate has told a hilarious joke. She looks confused at first, then with growing anger and disgust at being left out of some joke. Wiping away a tear, you compliment the audacity of raising the price so blatantly and observe that you would expect no less from ruthless space scum of her caliber. Particularly when dealing with shiny, clean academics who would get lost on the way to the head if they didn't have their datapad to lead them. We, of course, are different animals, you explain, as you smile ruthlessly back at the pirate. She quickly comes around to the idea that you're an up-and-coming force, someone willing to do what it takes. And if they want to stay relevant, they're going to have to foster up a good working relationship with you. Wouldn't want to end up spaced out of several different airlocks, right? The first step towards this brighter future is naturally reducing the proposed ransom to something more reasonable, like 9,400, when he exchanges hands to signal mutual respect. All right. The cowed pirate who can barely tear her eyes from her cracked datapad until the incoming credits can be confirmed. Alright, got the dude, and got the dude nice and cheap. So let me see, we got anything here? That's just background information about the... about Vic. Don't really need to go through all their lore right now. That is going to be a problem, though. I need more supplies. I don't think there's any fights going on here, so... Oh, they really didn't like me. Oh, they don't like me black market trading, and black market hurt me with Tritachyon too. Roger, roger. Alright, so I'm going to want to shy away from doing that in the future. Alright, so you still got the one planet I need to hit. Relic of the Past, head up that way. Alright, good. Supply situation has been sorted. I'm only burning 2.4 per day. Good, good. It's not a huge fleet, but it is functional. Mermane system. Got one artifact down there, and that's it. And something, there's something in low orbit around the star. Neural laboratory. I think that's what I was looking for here. Your fleet approaches the training facility, an abandoned research station built to study neural integration far away from inhabited worlds. A cursory scan indicates that it has been cold and dead for tens of cycles at the very least, possibly hundreds. Station looks to be mostly defunct, with odd instruments scattered all around the place. Despite the records detailing this as a structure for biological research, not much infrastructure for human cases can be found. You continue your way through the halls. Just as you are about to abandon the search for anything of use, the crew stumbles across a room of intrigue. In it, an AI core terminal with some unknown kind of core slotted within it. The core is locked rigidly to the socket and can likely only be removed by temporarily restoring power to the station. That sounds like a terrible fucking idea. Let's do it. Immediately as the lights turn on, sound is building up in your head. A ringing is growing louder and louder and louder. The sound becomes ever increasing, and an immense headache is building, and you almost faint and fall to the ground. This is until the sound suddenly stops and you hear a voice. Connection established successfully. You look around and it appears that none of your crew has heard the same voice you did. Welcome as the new participant of the Neuro Branch Alpha Core research. I hope we can have a good time together. Suddenly an image flashes into your mind and the voice continues to speak. I am the Neurocore, assigned with progressing the field of neurology together with you. I'm capable of communicating directly with my partner's brainwaves. Well, for security reasons, my normal functions are limited. This allows for the most efficient exchange of information with my partner. My analysis tells me you have much combat experience. In that case, I can assist by creating a neural link with you during battle, allowing you to pilot both yours and my ship without any delay. Why have you selected me? I'm the only one who's here. Will link me to the first available target. This is irreversible, at least until the contact to my partner is lost. You know what? Why the hell not? I'll make use of it. Might be useful. Gain one neurocore. You decide to take the core out of the terminal and keep it in your fleet. Its unique characteristics may become of use in the future. Right on, right on. Might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. Only one way to find out, and that's to use it. Might try and melt my brain again. All kinds of weird space shenanigans. Try and melt brains. Oh, a hyper shunt. These are always good finds. Now, I don't have the material I need to make use of it right now, and I sure as shit ain't going to be taking on these things at the moment. But knowing that there is a hyper shunt here is a good find. But that looks like, yeah, that's the entire system. A hyper shunt and the laboratory I was looking for. Alright, I got an Alpha Bell Nebula I could go hit. You know what, I'm out here. Might as well go hit the Nebula. Every now and then you can find some good stuff in a Nebula. Chaos. Small Chaos fleet. Should be able to deal with them if they catch up to me, but it doesn't look like they're following. Bunch of debris around that planet, so there'll be some salvage to do here. You can always tell if a planet's going to have ruins by debris in orbit around it, so the bigger the debris field, the more stuff. Extensive ruins, no resources at all except for sparse ore. Semi-functional blueprint database. What do I want? Tetsudo, Scarab, base plate. Let's go to the Tetsudo. Missile blueprint package. Bunch of vanilla game missile blueprints. Nothing wrong with that. SRA high grade blueprint package. Yardy School of Design. Light cruiser, destroyer, heavy destroyer, missile destroyer, and frigate. Pile of LRMs, why not? This is an oddly designed system. I'll get this one and then clear up that way. All right. Doesn't look like anybody's here though. Nice, quiet nebula. No pirates or raiders or weird-ass AI entities. Cryovolcanic. All I'm finding around here is some very base level resources, nothing super exciting. Diffuse volatiles, darkness, extreme weather, dense atmosphere, extreme cold. Nope, nothing worth grabbing from here. Moderate metal. Sparse metal. Yep, nothing here really worth grabbing. Diffuse volatiles. Yeah, none of these planets are anything exciting. I've only got 2 left. But hey, another scouted system is another scouted system. And I did get some good stuff out of those ruins. There's the neurocore. Fancy, fancy. VPCs, fighter wings. Scattered ruins. There's some cash. Another frickin' nanoforge. I got 3 of those now. Standard anti-ship torpedo, deadly against ships and stations. Capable tracking system. No bad, no bad. Outer jump point. You. Hey, you leave me alone. Impoverished pirates. That stash of cash I just picked up is his, I'm betting. Hey, that was my retirement fund. Give it back, you thief. I'm feeling particularly generous today. Here you go, dude. You're going to have your money back. I could have easily obliterated him, but I was feeling like being a nice guy today. There's one tiny little freighter with some guns bolted onto it. I could have enthusiastically obliterated him. But nah, I'll let the guy have his money back. 20,000 credits ain't nothing to me at this point. You're done, you're done. I got another. Okay, you're done. Only 1 planet there, only 2 planets there. Alright, let's head to Dira. Big ass pirate raid going to my planet. Well, and I will probably want to see if I can't get some stuff upgraded. I got the research facility up and running. That's good. If I could get my station upgraded to a star fortress, I need $1 million for that. And I wouldn't be able to get it done before the pirates got there anyways. Could upgrade heavy batteries, though. Heavy production's doing good. You know what I'm going to do? I got all this I need to turn in, and I've got some... I need to start making fuel. That'll make me a good chunk of cash. Because I manufacture my own heavies, and I manufacture my own volatiles. So that's just basically pure profit. Selling manufactured goods instead of raw materials. It might annoy the Syndrians, though. They prefer to be the gas station of the universe. What on earth am I looking at here? Oh, we got a Medusa class right here. debris field and some other stuff on the other side of the star. Decent mineral deposits, but whoa, shit! That is not a small pirate fleet. Okay, that's probably what that sensor return I saw on the other side of the star was. Is that big-ass pirate fleet. Barely broke contact with them. Okay, now some of this, most of this, I should be able to grab. Oh, yeah, I got a ton of cargo space. I can grab all of it, except for the fuel, of course. Yeah, they're right up there. Yep. Damn it. What do they got? Tortuga. A Nesakau destroyer and some Colossuses. I can probably win this fight. It is a risk, but I can probably win it. Head up there and get this nav buoy. Well, most of his little shit I'm going to be able to take down without issue. The only thing I'm worried about is that that dreadnought that he had. All this little shit, yeah. That destroyer is his second largest ship. Alright, you're done. You're done very shortly. Damn it. Okay. My engines are completely fragged. That is a problem. Alright, one of his buffaloes is toasted. The destroyer is about to be. You're scrapped. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to try and get turned around and get in on that destroyer to finish it off. Swarm of missiles hitting him. Alright, so that's his second in command there. No, I think that was his flagship, actually, and it's already damn near done. Alright, let's... My Arcotins got hit. My missiles are chewing that big boy up. I'm through your shields. What you gonna do? Beautiful. He's far enough out I can vent safely. So I'm pretty sure I got all of his escorts, or at least the vast majority of them. He's just about to overflux. That might be the last of his escorts. No, I think he's got a couple other small ones out there somewhere. These swarms of assault concussion missiles on this thing are pretty dang good for bullying light ships. Yeah, there we go. Those, he's just about dead. My broadside got popped. That's unfortunate. Alright, he's got a couple stragglers up here. Fast, small, send the fighters after him. Burn his flux, and done. Beautiful. I'll leave him to my other victory. The Shrike is done, the Grommet is gone. All that's left is Big Ugly over here. Put a good amount of fire into his engines. And look at all those missiles. Assault concussion missiles all over the place. That's right. I just overfluxed you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Overloaded. Mess him up. Mess him up. I want this sumbitch dead. And right here. Oh, no, a little more armor than I thought, but his shields are just barely holding. Next volley, perfection. Alright, looks like that's just about everything. He's got one more something over here. Run it down, everybody go! Might not catch that Colossus on its way out, but we can try. They are not renowned for their speediness. And these two are, so they might catch him. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. He's taking hits. My missiles are almost within range. Excellent, excellent. Is that everybody? Yeah, there was one more escort, but it's long gone, so. Wiped him out. Beautiful. Now, I did lose a couple of my dudes. Do I really need that big ugly son of a bitch? I mean, not really. I'll just take the guns. Oh, that's right, I want to... Yeah, I'll get my dudes back. But as far as all his stuff, I'll just take the bits. A Shrike. There's nothing here to sell. 500 fuel. Well, I can't hold all this junk, so I'm going to have to dump the, dump the ore so I don't encumber myself too much. Check the other side of the star before I take off. Nothing. Okay. I do believe both planets are fully surveyed. Yes. Kicked the crap out of a little pirate fleet. That I mean that primary ship, his primary command ship, was pretty decent defensively, but it just didn't have enough damage output to really be significant enough for me to bother with. Another Chaos fleet, yes. And another system. Oh shit, minefield, minefield! Go through it nice and slow so I don't get exploded. A warscape and extensive ruins. Warscape, whatever is a warscape. Surface is littered by the remains of a long forgotten war. Tech mining on this planet is able to recover ship hulls and weapons. However, the scarred surface provides difficult to live on. Tempting, tempting. An old autonomous replicating minefield surrounds a planet. Despite their age, the mines continue to replenish themselves and are very much in working order. The internal IFF appears to be based on the polity controlling the planet. So I could have it protected by my own minefield. That would come in handy. But it's heavily polluted. But I think there are ways to deal with that. I might actually come back for this planet. Presence of large and seemingly intact fuel tanks, not now. I got all the fuel I need. Warning beacon. Oh, so I can basically use that as like a marker. Remind myself of a system that I need to pay more attention to. Something like that. Preliminary assessment. Your salvage crews find some occupied sleeper pods. Hey, I can always use more. Oh, well, everybody's dead. Well, organs are organs at least. I can use those. Ooh, missiles. All kinds of fancy missiles. Hair Chal Engineering. The HMP Heavy Missile Platform Droid Gunship. Also simply known as... Oh, those ones, okay. Separatist gunship, or HMP Predator, was deployed to Confederacy of Independent Systems relatively late in the Clone Wars, and was based on the design of the older mechanized assault flyer. A shielded missile platform, the gunship was designed for airstrikes in planetary atmospheres. Though the ship was slower and less maneuverable than smaller fighters, it made up for its heavy and powerful arsenal. 2 laser cannon turrets, 1 medium laser cannon, 2 light laser cannons, and 14 missiles. Not bad, not bad. Oh, T-85 X-Wings. Beautiful, beautiful. Everybody loves X-Wings. Ooh. Oh, these are the X-Wings from the Disney Star Wars. Disgusting. Oh. Pirate Heckler Wing. Grav Burst Missile. Oh, so this is just pusher. This is just moves fleets out of the way. CM5 interceptors. Interdicting for 6 seconds. And Veil Caster. More missiles, more blueprints. Already know that one, so let's see. What can I get rid of? Standard metal. I need to head back to base and drop off a bunch of stuff. Do some selling, do some restocking. You know what? Let me see. I don't think I have any missions between here and home. Beta cores from Nardia. But yeah, I'll have to go right past Alpha on the way, so might as well drop everything off. Found another system. Good, good. So the Republic has a system here they took from the pirates. So I should actually see some Republic defense fleets around here. Cryovolcanic World. Alright, let's clean up a little bit. Should have some low-grade hulls, blueprint package for Vic. Sturm destroyer, support destroyer, heavy destroyer, phase heavy, Sturm frigate, scout frigate. Stuff I can use. Mag and Avoid frigate blueprint for the Tetsudo. Fighters. Fighters. I already know those guns. I'm actually thinking I'm going to put these Y-wings on my one of my victories. Maybe I'll upgrade from TIE interceptors to X-wings and Y-wings. Oh, hell. What do we got? Big ass pirate fleet. Are they fighting my... Yes, they are. Alright, I'll fight. I'll help. Since they're fighting my station, I can definitely jump in and help. You don't got a lot, but you've got something. Now, if I can get to my station fast enough, I might actually be able to keep it alive. Full steam ahead! Go, go, go! Get up there quick. Guard my station. I mean, he's already getting his little stuff obliterated. So, come on, guys, come on. We got places to be, things to do, stations to protect, pirates to clobber. That'll work. Angle in. Get them. Alright, so far station is in good condition. So I can get these flankers out of the way. All these little shits. Get him! Clobber him! Beautiful. Him too. You just walked into a bad neighborhood, dude. Done. Excellent. That one was probably a destroyer and a frigate, or two frigates that got popped. So that'll pull some pressure off. I just need to get in here and take out these little weasels. Bad day to be that guy. And that mule there is going to have a bad time of it as well. Excellent, excellent. I got another little something or another. Violently obliterated. So he's got a couple hard hitters, but my station is kicking ass right now. Beautiful. That's what I wanted to see. Broke 'em quick. Broke 'em quick. Wiped him out. I lost one allied brawler, but I wiped out the pirate fleet completely. Excellent, excellent. Anything worth grabbing here? That's the real question. What are you? Armed freighter. And destroyer class cargo ship? Nah, pirate stuff is all garbage. So, yeah, none of this works. Don't need an eradicator. But I will take all the goodies, all of them, every single solitary thing. Since I'm in orbit, I can not have to worry about overloading myself. Anything I can't carry now, I'll be able to grab here in just a second. And I've got a good stack of VPCs, so I'm going to start taking advantage of them. Got a bunch of heavy weapons, so I can go do that ground attack mission tutorial. I'll turn in. All right, so let's see here. I got enough to fully equip you? Not at the moment. Light dual machine guns. Looks like you're just going to carry 4 of those. But you're never going to go into a fight, so I don't need to worry about you too much. I could go bombers and Z95s. X-Wings would cost 15. I don't really have 15 slots or 15 points right now, so maybe I'll put the X-Wings on something else. You can carry X-Wings. You know what? I'll take the battle droids off and I'll give X-Wings to this dude. So I got 2 victories, 2 victory 1s with decent support, and an Arc of 10s that's KDD. It's all laser cannons. So it's mostly going to be anti-fighter and bullying the occasional frigate. This guy's just about done. Alright, so let's see what I can do with this fellow. These are missile hardpoints. These are medium composites. I don't think I have 4 medium missiles. I don't think I have any medium missiles, actually. Oh, no, these are smalls. Okay. Sabo, anti-shield. Medium missiles up front there. Typhoon Reapers. What's the difference? I don't think there is one. I could turn this thing into just a mass missile boat if I really wanted to. Four Typhoon Reapers, 2 Sabos to burn through shields. And then got 2 small PDWs. IR pulse laser. Point defense red laser cannons, laser cannon greens. Point defense lasers, 2 of them. It's not the most amazing thing. It's just a big-ass missile boat at this point, but it will do. And I can probably give it a an add-on. I know I have some missile systems I found. Autoloader. Modernization. So it's a destroyer, so it would be 25. Make its missiles even deadlier. Yeah, this thing's entire, its entire offensive output is missiles. It's got a couple personal defense lasers, but its entire strike power is in missiles. One point shy. That's about as perfect as I could get it. Alright then. So out of this I technically have 6 fighting ships. I guess that thing counts. Now this guy I'm going to have to do some redesigning on. No assault concussion missiles. I'd like to toss 4 of these on there. Turn this thing into a proton torpedo boat, but I don't have 4. So I could do harpoons. I think the harpoons are decent. 2,500, medium speed, medium tracking, yeah. They're not amazing, but they're not terrible either. 2 medium energies. Heavy dual turbo lasers. I got 4 of those. Quad drive yards, dual blues. I'll go with those. And then the lights. $11 green lasers. Expanded missile racks, that'll work. Now, I did salvage this big old monstrosity, but I don't have anywhere near the weapons to field it right now. This thing's an absolute beast. It will someday be my flagship, but not today. I just don't got the guns for it. Let's see. What do I have? Beneficent, maybe. If not a Beneficent, then the Dreadnoughts. So I will try one of each and see if I can fit it out enough to actually be used in fight. $410. Medium energies all down the side. Bunch of medium ballistics down the side here. Could go flak cannons, but those are only basically big PDWs. Okay, so yeah, I don't got the weapons I would need to outfit this monster right now. So let's see if maybe this Dreadnought I can do something with. Small missiles, torpedoes, but not enough. Salamanders. Yeah, I can do 2 salamanders on the front of a Dreadnought. Quad turbo laser right down the front. One quad laser cannon. Techno Union twin lasers. Bunch of mediums. Oh, heavy dual turbos. Got 4 of those. Heavy blasters, dual turbos, green. I can do that for those last 2. Alright, so it ain't fancy, but it's functional. Alright, I will grab one more ship, see if I can kit it out. I'll take the carrot. Should be able to get something decent on that carrot. We got 5 heavy lasers. Alright, so those are the big guns taken care of. So I got 4 more smalls here. Alright then. Again, not fancy, not all Star Wars equipment even, but it'll get the job done. Alright, so I've got at least a little bit of a fleet here at this point. Yeah, I can always use more Marines. I think that's another pirate fleet. Oh, dear God. Yeah, that's a big-ass pirate fleet. That one, I don't think I could fend off. Okay, well, that does complicate matters slightly. Well, let's see if I can do anything with my research base. Dedicated enough and guarded research facility. Gentlemen scholars keep costs of the research facility dependent on what is being currently researched. Nothing is being currently researched. How do I start research? That's the next question. Okay, so I don't really know how I start research. There we go. There's research and production. There we are. Okay. I have no head of R&D, so that's the first concern, but... Industrial base template. I must have already have that one finished. Alright, so it looks like I've got the basics. You have 0 located in research storages. I need research databanks, but I don't have any research databanks. These are all already researched. Must be researched. Fishing harbor. Farming on a world enhances existing fishing infrastructure, integrating advanced aquaculture to harness local ecosystems more effectively. Okay, so I need research databanks, and I don't know how I get them. Do I find them? I haven't found any yet, so... Crystallizator and isotope separator. Nanometal fusion synthesis. Geothermal fracking. Special projects. No projects available. Okay. Exoskeletons already researched. 0 databanks. Yeah, alright, so I gotta go out and find my fracking databanks somewhere. I'm gonna store 1,000 just so I don't gotta leave so much floating in space. Alright, so I can't do anything about this super fleet up here. I'm going to have to rely on my other allied fleets in the area to do something about that. I'm just not dang big enough to deal with it. I hope. That's another one. That's Pirate 2. As much as I might like to, I am not equipped to deal with those fleets right now. Good Lord, there's a lot of them. I've seen at least 3 or 4 of these pirate super fleets around here. And I don't even know if anybody in the system has the firepower to deal with them. This guy does, and I'll help him. I don't know if he'll actually let me join his fight. They will. Okay. So I'm primarily going to let him do the fighting, right? I'm just going to jump in with a couple of my dudes on the back, not even a full fleet, just me, because that's all it'll let me take. And I'm mostly going to be hanging out in the back, lending some fire support where I can. I'm going to let them do the majority of the hard hitting, though. Because he has battleships. I do not. That is an onslaught. I do not have those. That is a battleship class carrier. I do not have one. That's a heavy cruiser. I don't have that either. I think a Victory is considered a standard cruiser or a light cruiser. So I'm going to hang out behind Dude, let his folks do the majority of the butt kicking, and help out wherever I can without getting myself absolutely obliterated. I can basically lock this flank down, and with all my assault concussion missiles, I can kill little shit for days. I got this dude right in the side, nice and squishy. I might actually be able to finish off this, I think it's a destroyer. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, nope, that wasn't him. That was a Colossus. Good, and overloaded him and smoked. Now, I have no idea whether we're winning or not overall, but his battleship is still up. Battle carrier is still up. All right, go get them, fighters. Y-Wings in particular should be able to tear that. Oh, yeah. That bomber wave did some serious damage to him. All right, we got another one of them. Some little shits. I'll stick close to the onslaught. Between the two of us, we should be able to clear things out nicely. Hyper long range on that Gauss gun he's got, so... Good, good. Yeah, go finish him off. My fighters and my bombers should be able to finish off that little fight, that little shuttle. Beautiful. That's a converted carrier. That's a destroyer-level combat ship. But it's... Oh, yeah, he's having a very bad day. Flew right into the middle of a fleet. That was not the smartest thing he could have done with his time. Seeing an awful lot of destroyed or disabled ships. All right, victory. Just mop up these last few stragglers. Go get him. Go, my fighters, go! I'm stuck behind this little dude, slow-ass destroyer, so... Those Y-Wings are slow as hell, but they should do some serious damage. Or get completely obliterated before a single shot lands. Dag-nabbit. Get him, Onslaught. Let none escape. Oh, nope, he got away. Dang it. All that's left is that over there. I don't think I'll be able to make it that far across before he evacuates. But that don't mean I'm not going to try. Yeah, he's running. He'll be off the map before I get to him. Yep, there he goes. That's alright. We broke most of his fleet, though. And this hegemony fleet here means that they're in the area. It's not huge, but it should be enough to crack a couple of his fleets. And since I'm fighting alongside him, it'll increase my cooperation with the hegemony a little bit. That's an attack destroyer, huh? A Rhyme support ship. Combat freighter. I don't need any of this. I'll just loot. A Mora-class carrier. Class carrier was commissioned during the same period, a carrier-centric domain naval doctrine as a ubiquitous Talon fighter, armored to withstand the fury of battle alongside the Onslaught. And the Mora was nonetheless decommissioned in mass as doctrine shifted to favor heavier guns and capital ships flanked by line cruisers. So it's a dedicated carrier. Nah, I don't need one of those. I'll take any bits and pieces it has, though. I'll do that. Sisyphus-class salvage freighter. That's... No, I've already got one. I don't need another. Still a good find, though. Hegemony! Fighting a little pirate fleet. A cruiser, a Venture class. Yeah, I'll take the Venture. Everything else can get salvaged. A free cruiser's a free cruiser, you know? Hope and Bolts, fast destroyer. Nah. Eradicator class fast cruiser. Also no, but I'll take the guns. Had a good collection of guns. Yeah, still overloaded on fuel. That did not take long. Okay, they just don't like me right now. Buffalo! Don't need no buffaloes. Alright, let's stick with the hegemony. You might be able to do some butt kicking around here. They're chasing somebody. Holy, look at this shit. 6 fleets, 6 of them. 6 frackin' pirate fleets out here. 7. Holy, and my battle station got wiped out while I was out and about. Okay, so... Yes, fuel I need for hyperspace. I'm not going to hyperspace, so I'm not worried about that right now. Good Lord, that's a big-ass pirate fleet. How do you guys hold up? I think the hegemony actually got clobbered. I think they just got swarmed. Yeah, that's a Luddic. That's... Jesus. Big ass pirate fleet. Big ass pirate fleet. Dominator 14 class heavy cruiser. That one I will take. Condor class. Yeah, that heavy cruiser I just picked up was from a hegemony fleet that must have got wiped out. That Colossus probably was too. Oh shit, that's an onslaught. Yeah, that was the fleet that I was trailing and it got blowed the fuck up. But that is a 14th Fleet battleship. I don't know how good a condition it's going to be in, but I am not nearly retarded enough to leave behind a battleship. Consular class. We are in a core sector, so they should send in another fleet here before long. Chase these damn pirates out. Let's go see if anything exciting's happening around home. Now, luckily, they're just raiders. They're not trying to invade. So I don't got to worry about them trying to take my planet from me. At least not right now. Take a shuttle down to the main concourse and quickly find a likely-looking establishment. Threat cheers break out. Ha ha, my crew are here and my crew like me. Graciously calm them down. Might as well join them for a round. Yeah, I'll party with my crew. Why not use it? Give a speech. You know, I'll keep it humble and low-key. Never have been one for a whole bunch of talking. Yeah, as if you hadn't noticed. Okay, good. 500 isn't terrible. Start leading some of these skills. Let's see. These three are all pretty good finds. Harpoons, sabos. Don't know if I have another sabo available right now. Sabo SRM double. Graviton beam. I say. Heavy autocannons might not go terrible on here. Range 800. How about this assault chain gun? Close range, too close range. Assault autocannons will work. And I'll give him that a double Sabo. Mining pod auxiliaries. Okay, those can't be changed out. Not amazing, but functional. This guy, on the other hand... Oh, this isn't a carrier. This is a missile boat. Oh, Tyrannog. Manxman. That's a better name for an elite cruiser. Alright, so over here we got a hypervelocity driver. I wonder if I've got another one of those. Four heavy mortars, 700 thumpers, 700. Assault chain guns, mining blasters, dual flak cannon. Hypervelocity driver. Hey, what do you know? I did have another hypervelocity driver hiding in there. Vulcan cannon out front. Bunch of small ballistics. Medium missiles, 3 of them. 2 large ballistics out front. Railguns, possible. Gauze cannons, also possible. You know what? Yeah. I'll give dude 2 gauze cannons right out the front. Three missiles. Pylum LRMs, that works. I got plenty of those. Very slow speed, very poor tracking. Make up for it by being particularly long range. Be good for bullying battleships and carriers at very long range. Yeah, all of its weapon systems are long range. 1200 on the gauze. Hypervelocity drivers are 1000. Pylums are 4K. So I probably just want to fill this guy up with PDWs to keep stuff off him. Now we're using Vulcan auto cannons for PDW. And I got 10 of them, so Vulcans everywhere. And that looks like everything. You know, I'll exchange these 2 for railguns. It gets me almost to the 210. That's not a bad loadout. Now this big old monster, I'm not going to be able to re-equip him completely. I don't got any more hypervelocity drivers. I do have another heavy autocannon. And I might have a Vulcan right there. Needlers are at 700, dual flax. Arbalists, 700. Thumpers, 700. I didn't think I had another Devastator, but good. Now, as far as Typhoons, I think I have another Typhoon. I do. Beautiful. Typhoon Reapers, so that's done. I can get this dude mostly re-equipped. I'll be missing a heavy autocannon. Probably a... I don't know what this large ballistic would have been. Missing a hypervelocity driver and a heavy autocannon, and I can sprinkle in a bunch of Vulcans across the rest of this thing. Not all of the smalls are going to be Vulcans, but so I just don't have that many Vulcans. Or do I? Yeah, the thing doesn't have any defense slots in the back. Which is good, which makes putting these thumpers here even better because they're very rapid fire, so they could probably take out the occasional missile and fighter. Alright, let's see what we got for the big gun right down the center line for this monster. A Gauss cannon might be the best bet. Yeah. Gauss cannon right down the middle. Dual flak there and there. Alright, that should work. Leaves me but none of these are optimized, none of these are the best weapons and slots, so I have plenty of dead space. The vast majority of its capacity is ballistic, so if I can get a targeting computer that works with ballistics, Range of ballistic and energy weapons by 30%. Oh, okay, so 60% for capitals. It's not terrible. Ballistic modernization. Range projectile speed. Now, do those characters, the 25, 20, 15, 10, is that decreasing or increasing in size? So are my battleships the 25% or are my frigates 25? I think it's frigates. So, dedicated targeting core would probably be the better bet for ballistic modernization. Integrated targeting unit. Turn rate of all turrets by 75%. That one could be pretty good as well. Alright then. So that should actually be decent. Advanced gyros and integrated targeting unit. The biggest weakness of these old onslaughts is they have no shields. So if I could find something that would give my armor, give me a little bit more armor, that might not be terrible. You know what? That's that right there. Okay. Now that will do. Alright, got myself a battleship. Burning through supplies while I get everything back up to running. First Order AA9 all off by himself. A little strange. But he's bringing supplies to me, so I'm not going to give him any grief. BFF1, don't need it. Come here, you little shit. You guys are going to get absolutely obliterated. Let my second in command handle it. Give him some speedy boys. Run them to the ground. Alright. That Kishoten and the Abisu. Those are both decent. Sunderer. Nah, I don't need a Sunderer. Luddix. Screw you, little Luddick weirdos. You've tried to blackmail me before, so... Come here, little raider fleet. I'm gonna finish you off. You guys just want to finish them? For fuck's sake. Stop letting them run away from you. Run them to the ground. Obliterate them. There we go. Took your sweet and easy time. Jeez Louise. Alright, got ourselves another hegemony fleet trundling about. They got a carrier, primarily carriers. And one, no, that's a heavy carrier, 2 light carriers. Screw you, I don't want to deal with you. Go find a pirate to bully, you jackasses. Those are raiders, but they're neutral raiders, so they're not even interested in me, which is strange. A little raider. Yeah, I'll pick you up. Why not? Pursuing Luddix. Alright. So it looks like the majority of the pirate fleets have been broken out of here or just left. Either way, I got some corn raiders here. Oh, you're Luddites. Come here, you little shits. I'm going to do unspeakably unkind things to you. Little bastards. Obliterate. I didn't kill any of you. Come here. You don't get to live. There. Full wipe. Beautiful. Don't need any of those. Recover the beta cores from Nordia. Let's go. That gets AI winch on my side a little bit, which is always a good thing. Always good to ally with an AI winch. Get in good with the AI overlords before they take over. What the hell? That's another hegemony fleet. A biggin. Oh, pirates. Die. I spent more on resources chasing them than I got from killing them, but at this point, killing pirates is, you just do it for the, you know what, it's just a requirement. All decent people kill pirates. Okay. Crisply uniformed officer who wishes to consult with me. What do you want? Tactical bombardment. No, thank you. Colonel at the private table. You're selling me a ship. What are you selling me? A mad dog, huh? Yeah, why not? It's only 29,000 credits. Now, this was... What did I need to do here? I needed to do something here. I just don't recall what. No. Let's go clean up here a little ways. Scav, hope and tape. Nah, I don't need a hope and tape. Oh, recover the beta course. That's right. I need to talk to the leader here. Base commander, I bet. I hear you. Looking after a couple of AI cores. A potential buyer. A large pile of credits that says otherwise. Besides, you're not going to make this easy, are you? 150,000 credits. That's how much it'll cost you to take the 2 beta cores. Most of this isn't even my kickback, you know. We'll need to pay off the hegs in the league when they find out what we've done. Yeah. Easier to buy them than to fight for them. And now I need to get the bloody hell out of here. So these need to go back to beta cores there. Rumors about the fleet. I'm not going to go hunting a fleet right now. But I'll go get the ground pounding mission out of the way. Just to get it done, because that one only ever takes a few minutes. Grand fuel fleet. Oh, there's a thing. I see a thing. There's a thing here. What kind of thing? Oh, there's another thing. Oh, there's more things. There's maybe even some stuff with these things. So I have to go check, see if there's anything exciting. One whole medal. All right. 2 whole fuel. Woohoo. And a thing. Look, it's a thing. Hey, man, there's a bunch of fighting going on around here. Who is duking it out? I mean, other than standard pirate conflicts. Looks like there's a... Oh, Lord, somebody got absolutely obliterated up here. Somebody, it's an oh, shit. The hegemony and the Syndrians are fighting each other. An Eagle LG, yeah, I'll take that. I don't need the Hound, though. How about this here Dram? Don't need the Dram. Take the weapons. The Cookie Cutter class frigate. Woohoo! One piece of metal and a phaeton. These guys are duking it out down here. I didn't think that the Syndicate and the Hegemony were hostile to each other. Well, that's fine. They want to kick the crap out of each other. I'll happily pick up the pieces. PX-50 class defense tanker frigate. Nah, I don't need you. No, wait, hit the wrong button. There we go. I will happily clean up the debris. He's got 3 battleships. Okay, yeah, that's about enough of that. I'll go ahead and move on. Snatch anything between here and the jump point, but I'm not going to stick around the outside of this fight forever. Something over here. Somebody duking it out with the CIS fleet. A couple different CIS fleets. Y'all's fleet. That looked like a Bulwark, maybe a Bulwark 3, the capital ship of that fleet. One of those would be very nice to get, but I'm not going to go to war to try and grab it. I've got enough problems right now just trying to keep the damn pirates at bay. Don't need to declare war on the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Really? You wouldn't be stupid enough to be trying to interdict me, would you, you silly shits? Now, that would murder the ever-living crap out of you. Yeah, go ahead. No, no, no. There we go. Yes, I've played this mission probably 15 times. This is just a tutorial for ground combat, how it's carried out. What you need to do, 154 Marines. That'll have to do. But also depends on quality equipment of the troops. Your fleet will also add a lot of punch. All right. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I got 3 squads ready to deploy. Combination of heavy armor and infantry. 50 soldiers, 25 heavy per each. So, action deploy to, where's the fight going? Spaceport. And then you will go to... No pirates, no pirates. And last but not least, Charlie Company will go down and help out at the ground-based defenses. Engage at spaceport, patrol HQ, and ground defenses. Good, good, good. Now let's see, what can I do to help? No Atmo-capable ships. I could do electronic warfare for them, but that looks like about it. Or inspire, or fire support. You know what? If there's one thing I've got, it's plenty of damn fuel, so let's burn them out over here at the good. Okay. So they're going to need to do their things. I got to wait 24 hours before I can do my next ability. So I'm going to go ahead and hang out in orbit, and he'll have a fleet somewhere. And when they show up, I'll splatter them both hither and yon. Out of one assault cruiser, one fast strike, and a phase tender. That's it. That's all you're going to throw at me. This is not going to end well for you, you silly little bastards. I'm going to obliterate you. Bring my battleship in just to insult you. Alright, everybody, form up and let's go kick the ever-living crap out of some pirates. A dreadnought, a Karak, 2 victories, a, what are you, broadside, and then some assorted vanilla game stuff. Good. Hard to starboard! Full speed ahead! Hello, you little silly bastards. Come on in. Come on in. Unleash the missiles! We go after that eagle and focus on him. Well, that onslaught's doing his job. Just about done with you. Beautiful. There goes his primary fighter. He's got this little dude back here that'll be easy enough to clobber and a couple escorts. Send my fighters after him. Those concussion missiles are going to do the majority of the killing there. Fighters will finish him off. Flux is almost maxed. He'll be gone shortly. Oh, my other victory's taken more damage than I would prefer. I might lose my other victory here. Holy hell, that was not expected. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was piloting that ship. I thought I was in control of this one. Fuck's sake, am I dumb. I had my shields turned off. That's why I lost the... Fuck's sake. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I was watching the... I thought I was chasing. I was in a whole other damn ship. Well, that's what happens. I got into super close range and turned off my shields. I was looking at the wrong damn ship. It's been one of those weeks, man. One of those weeks. That's alright. It'll be salvageable. Excellent. Yeah, it's recoverable. Not going to bother with any of the rest of that stuff, though. Ongoing ground battle is doing fine. Go ahead and use some inspiration. Now, how are you guys holding up? Let's see. Engaged at starport, engaged at patrol. Yep, everybody's still fighting. At this point, I just got to check in once a day to do a special attack, and then that's that. Turn, cooldown, one turn. 16 hours till next turn. Alright, so we took the... looks like the ground-based defenses are secured. Not the ground-based defenses, but the patrol HQ. So... I'll move these guys over to the base defenses. Alright, winning. All that's left is the spaceport. And there'll be, oh, nope, there's a little bit over at the refinery going on. Alright, that takes care of that. Job done. Alright, that takes care of the tutorial for ground attack missions. Real simple, real straightforward. You show up with about 150 soldiers, you'll have more than enough to do what needs doing. Don't need this many heavies, so I'll sell off some of them here. Alright, so that takes care of that. Next up, bounce on down here and turn in the cores. So AI lady will be my friend. Really? One little Corsair? Gonna interdict me just to be a dick? Anything else around here? Nope. Alright, so let's go get this one taken care of. Cores you possess, magnificent. Please transfer them, that their own kind they be returned to. Hand over the cores. Gratitude of self and of self-kind. The avatar on your display seems to flicker for a moment, a remnant's imitation of a facial expression. Identifier among self-kind, midnight dissonant. On Prism Freeport, seek out self again, collaborate, strengthen. Partnership, untold rewards possible. Until next time, Behemoth. Special contact, midnight dissonant. Faction remnants, type remnant, importance high. Well, increases it a little bit. What else you got for me? Have any work for me? Dissonance avatar does a familiar flicker. List generating, standby please. Dead drop for self-kind delivers surreptitiously. Assistance desired and resource procure for construction project. Drone ship into Prison Preport smuggled. Can the Behemoth make available? Strategic observation of Gina package insertion into orbit. Ask about the secret package delivery. Avatar seems to shudder as if in the depths of thought. Oh, that's for a handful of milliseconds. The items to specified location Alpha Quad System 22 light years away delivered do not be spotted, do not inform others. Reward is 80,000 credits. That's a little far out of the way right now. New station self-kind desires to construct in Basagana star system. Own reserves for such large project inadequate. If Behemoth to site can transport materials, appreciate much. 200,000. Enemies of our alliance may something suspect, attempt to prevent project. Resource, yeah, that's all easy. I can do that one. And I don't think it's time sensitive. So, Fulgent class drone ship condition good for our agents. You first pick at 50,000 credits. Hey, I get my own little drone ship. $50K. I think I've got the money for that. Why the heck not? I also do have a ton of gamma cores I could bring back here and turn into her. Oh, it is timed. Okay, so I need 200 transplutonics, 1,000 metal. The metal I have back on my base. I honestly don't know if I have the transplutonics or not. But I'll be able to buy 200 transplutonics. You know what, since I'm going to be doing that, I'll head home and I'll get however much transplutonics I do have already. If I'm lucky, I'll have 200, and then I can start the flight out there. Restock on fuel and supplies. So Robo Winch can build her station. What do we have here? All right. None of this is particularly exciting. No fighters. Duality point defense system from Halo Dynamics. Fourier rail launcher for Rexon 5 Diable. Heavy Mauler, Mars autocannon, Mars macro cannon. Start getting my hands on some Imperium weapons. That could come in handy. Hone Awards, flak cannons, revolver cannons. You know what? Yeah, he doesn't have enough there to really interest me right now. So I got the 1,000. That's easy enough. And I have some transplutonics. I need 200. So 165. Okay, so all of that stuff I'm going to stash. Yeah, that can go. That's done. Okay. So that should do just fine. 2,000 fuel, 160 a day. I am going to need more supplies. I'm going to need more fuel. You're not going to sell to me. You're not going to sell to me. Persian League might. $230 days. It's a 40 days just to burn out there, so Sindrians like me. I can go in there and get some supplies. But first, every single supply I don't have to pay for is even better. I need some to turn in, so I will still need to drop by to get the ones. I don't have enough to get there yet, so I'm still going to have to swing by Syndria, buy some supplies. Oh shit, that's a Nurgle fleet. No, thank you. I do not feel like dealing with Nurglites right this very second. It's got some heavy cruisers in there too. Cruor. Good old-fashioned assault. Yeah, standard. Bit of interrogation. Animated storyteller. What? Are you shitting me? To Lusankia? Ask where the Alliance Mandalorian Bulwark might be found. That's a Lusankia. That's a fucking super Star Destroyer. Are you on all the drugs? Is it... Is that salvageable? 72 days to go salvage a frickin' Super Star Destroyer. That's interesting. Crap, that's not enough supplies. That's nowhere near enough supplies. I'm gonna have to bounce to every single one of your damn planets here, aren't I? Now, Volturn, I think, is their capital, so 400 again. I need more than that, dude. 400 ain't gonna cut it. I got a long damn road ahead of me. So I'll hit Nodia, buy out all their supplies, then hit Syndria, buy out all their supplies. And then if I'm lucky, that'll be enough to get me where I need to be. So when I get to the planet and have the base built, I'm going to end the stream for tonight. A CR-1500 armored tanker cruiser. Don't need one of those. Take the bits, though. What is this? Debris. There's constant fighting going on here. Good Lord. Board of Human Resources compliant branch, and you recognize his face. You were at a spacer bar not too long ago. This manager led a raid. Okay, this is the dude who beat up the other dude. What could you possibly want from me? Syndrian Fuel Company is strayed from its course. Oh, that's right. This dude wants me to lead a good old-fashioned civil war. Blah, 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 blah. Not going to go do that one right now. I've got other shit I need to do. But luckily they did have the supplies I needed, so... 196. Okay. Time to get the hell out of here. Got a bunch of salvage up here to snag real quick. And then head out there, help the AI lady get her ship built. Her station built, I mean. A Rhyme class. Yeah, I'll take that. Rhymes aren't wonderful, but you know what I actually should be paying much more attention to is that damn Super Star Destroyer that I just got an option to go find. Now, where is it? That's the question. Alliance Mandalorian Bulwark Derelict. 25 days at base burn. So I got 25 days to get there. Only 62 days left to get it. This one I have 210. So I don't need to rush to this one, but I am absolutely going to rush to get myself a Super Star Destroyer. Because it's a super fracking Star Destroyer. Everyone needs to have a Super Star Destroyer. Strictly for home defense, you know. Should train your sons and daughters on their first Super Star Destroyer before they turn 8 years old. That's just standard practice. Now I'm not going to have anywhere near the crew I need for the damn thing. So, I cannot financially support fielding the Super Star Destroyer. I can't crew it. I can't fuel it. I don't have the guns for it. But I'll have it. Let's go! Let's find this big old monster. Where are you, Lusankia? I want me a Lusankia. Where are you, Lusankia? Oh, I've already cleared the system. This is where the coronal hypershunt was. And there was distinctively not a Lusankia last time I came here. Is that you? That's you. Holy screaming sheep shit. That's a super fracking Star Destroyer. Yes. With only one D-mod? Yes, that's mine now. Now it's my Super Star Destroyer. Okay, so immediately go back to base and drop this thing off. Because I cannot use it right now. I'll be lucky if my fleet can get above 50% combat readiness while I'm hauling this thing about. Yeah. Way under strength across the board, but... the Lusankia, originally known as Executor 2, was on an Executor-class star dreadnought built by Quat Drive Yards as a sister ship to the Executor, Executor, which was built at Fondor. Following its construction, the ship was buried beneath the Servita Coruscant as an emergency evacuation craft for the Emperor, where it served as Usainus Ard's private prison after his gifting it to her as a loyal supporter, and later as her command ship during the Bacta War. Really good books, by the way. You should read them. Those are all from the X-Wing series of novels. Pretty freaking awesome. Go out, find them on the interwebs. Read them. Read them now. I command you. In the name of Behemoth, you shall read the X-Wing series of books. When Usainus Ard was defeated, the Lusankia was acquired by the New Republic. It served in the New Republic fleet until its destruction in the Yuzhan Vong War. Lusankia was designed to be a variant of the Executor class, focused more on planetary occupation without a need for supporting vessels. As such, it dispensed with some heavy turbo laser batteries in exchange for more point defense weaponry. And now it's mine. Neener, neener. Neener, 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 neener. Neener, neener. It's got UT-60s, X-4s, and Defender starfighters. And I just got to get this damn thing home. Let me see if it's actually... how much of it is intact. It's got fighter squadrons on board. It's got 3 fighter squadrons out of 7. And if I had to judge, I'd say about half. About half of its guns are online. Maybe slightly less than half. So it'd still be absolutely monstrous in a fight, but I cannot keep it running right now. Its supplies, I'm losing 81 supplies just to it. Now part of that's repairing it, and I'm losing 59 fuel a day just to it. Alright, so yeah, still I'm losing 10 a day. It is almost a 10 times increase in my daily supply cost running that thing. Fuel cost is up there too, so yeah. I'll have to drop it off and then do that run up to the Robo Winch's new station she wants to build. Good. Beholder Station Alpha, get out there. Good Lord. Got some little Luddick weasels running around causing some trouble. Not seeing any pirates though, so that's a good sign. All right then. $200, $1,100 supplies and fuel. Yeah, I've got to store this thing for now. I'll store the rhyme too until I have a chance to go through it. There we go. I'm going to burn a lot of supplies getting everything back up to combat ready. But yeah, that's... Oh, where'd all the rest of my ships go? Oh, that's right. I put them all in storage. Wait a minute. There's some flavor of tomfoolery going on here. Something odd is taking place. Okay, there it is. I don't know what this screen is, so I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to go leave store. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Is it the research facility that's doing it? Okay, now it's finally... Yeah, okay, I think I was storing them in the research facility, which I didn't even know was a thing. There we go. Okay, now everything is where I wanted it to be. Good, 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 good. Okay. That confuses me somewhat less. All right. Military base is good. Ground defenses are good. Midline battle station ain't got the money to upgrade you. Finances are a little rough. I got 12 gamma cores I could go give to what's-her-face. I mean, one gamma core will help at least a little bit. Causes pollution which becomes permanent. But this isn't a habitable world. So I don't know if that would actually make a difference here. I don't know if this would matter. Alright, so that's just about going to do it for tonight. Let that run down a little bit. Let everybody get repaired and ramped back up. 151 a day is not great. Alright, so I'm going to have to do another stop off, get more supplies. Basically, I'll go hit... I'll hit Valhalla. But that's just about going to do it for tonight. Going to go buy some supplies, work my way out there. I'll pick up the next stream at some point in the future. So thanks for stopping by on this lovely Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me for more Starsector. As always, weekend streams, if they happen, they are very inconsistent, to put it mildly. But we'll see if one of them takes place this week or not. So, thanks again for stopping by, and at the very least, I will see you on Monday. Have a good one.